Right, he never panicked. That's the thing about the kid. He never ever panicked.
Blue Diamond now at Caulfield Cup for contract. This has been absolutely fantastic.
Oh, well, after the last 6 months, Brian, yeah, it's been a very difficult time, and, you know, I feel for Gerald. He's not here. I know he'd be listening in Malaysia. It was always his favourite horse, this horse, and I know he'll be tickled pink.
Dave, you were pretty confident before the race. You told me
I've always been confident because nothing's gone wrong in the preparation, and that's how you win these big races. We set her for each time. We knew her program. She's come through. I think last week was a big benefit for her because she had that hard run. She took off at the 800 and she sat wide, and you know, the kid learned a lot from it. He got beeps for it, but he learned a lot from it. Look what he did today.
We've also got to congratulate Jimmy Mason.
Oh, you have to, yeah. You know, Jim's been, you know, we've had our times. We found it very difficult, and he's been thrust into this position and filled Gerald's shoes, and you know, it's his day, really.
Well done, mate. This is a very emotional time, Brian. I can assure you that
yes,
David Moody has got tears in his eyes.
Yeah,
I can assure you of that.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I've known David for a good time. As you know, we've got horses
that's right.
in the stable. This is an emotional moment. This boy actually is indentured to the owner. The VRC allowed this for this boy to stay in Melbourne. He's an interstater. He's 17 years of age, this kid.
Yep.
He's a rookie. So's the trainer, Jim Mason. He's only been training for 6 months. And here is this mare, and David told me this mare was made because she travelled Australia, running in the Oaks in South Australia, Sydney, of course, Victoria, South Australia, Sydney, and she got sweet revenge in winning the Queensland Oaks, and David told me recently that was the makings of this mare.
Brian,
so here she is, Arctic Scent, coming back to
Jimmy Mason here with us now.
Here's James Mason.
Congratulations, James.
Thanks very much.
Moving up Brisbane.
Well, you know, you can't describe it, can you? This is just, this is it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I don't even know how to feel or what to say, but incredible. The feeling is just incredible, yeah.
Well, I think your wife pretty well has done it all for you. She shed the tears, and you know, just the accolades that you're getting from your owner, Mr. David Moody. A magnificent ride from Brent Stanley. And listen to the crowd. This is what it's all about,
exactly what it's all about. But like you say, like the ride was just incredible. He's rode the horse an absolute treat, and yeah, she's got the moon.
You're going to celebrate tonight, won't you?
We will. Thanks very much.
So there she is, coming back now, Arctic Scent, led back by Jenny Moody. Jenny married to David Moody, as we've mentioned. It's been a very torrid time for all connected. And this mare, Arctic Scent, ridden by this kid. And look at David down here. If you're watching this on the 9 coverage, this is a great sight as David Moody comes back to meet the mare, number 17, the 4-year-old mare. They've had an enormous record, 4-year-olds, particularly mares back through the Caulfield Cup. Okay, the numbers are 17, 12, 19 and 1, a length by a length, 2:30, 27 the time for the Foster's Caulfield Cup.
Up nicely.
Fly back, they're off this time. Potential Star was last out. License renewed, and one of the stablemates, fewer chosen, bounced out in front. Windsor going up quickly, followed by Noble Dane, and then Double Taken. Further back, Zaremba, JBC, Salcante, Super Slew. One Bruego, followed by Wings on Track, Planet Hollywood, All Angels, and 2 Potential Star. Out of the straight they run, going past the 2,000 pole, and Windsor to the lead now, but a length on fewer chosen. Third on the fence is Noble Dane, 2 license renewed wide. Zaremba's in the middle, and JBC on the fence, a length and a half. Double Take, then Salcante. Bruego on the rails, over Wings on Track, and wider out Super Slew, then All Angels, Planet Hollywood, and 3 Potential Star. It's Windsor the leader. Racing to the back now and going to the crossing at the 1600. Windsor a length and a half, the favourite, fewer chosen. Noble Dane sitting third, then license renewed. Salcante wider out from JBC. Zaremba. Length and a half, Double Take outside. Bruego from Wings on Track, and then Super Slew, who's been forced to cover a good deal of additional ground from Planet Hollywood, All Angels, and 2 lengths Potential Star. Down the back they travel, and racing in the direction of the 1200, and the rider on Salcante has a shot at Windsor. The speed is good. Windsor 3/4 Salcante. Well, the favourite's getting a nice run. Fewer chosen 3 lengths further away, and then Noble Dane, license renewed from JBC. Then comes Zaremba, parked inside of Double Take, and a length and a quarter. Then Bruego, Wings on Track. Super Slew, another the 3 or 4 Planted Hollywood, a length All Angels and 2 Potential Star, who's spotting the 2 leaders a big start to the next crossing. 800 out now on the City Tats Club Cup and Windsor. Length and a half Sal Cante, who's starting to feel the strain from Fewer Chosen Noble Dane. 1 License Renewed JBC, then Double Take, followed by Brahuego Super Slew. Zaremba's had enough, and then Wings on Track, All Angels, Planted Hollywood, and still last of all is Potential Star. Windsor giving plenty of cheek, and as they swing into the home straight, it's Windsor first around the bend, a length and a half to 2 lengths on Fewer Chosen, License Renewed, followed by Super Slew, who's grinding away well on the outside. License Renewed, Fewer Chosen and Super Slew race past Windsor with Super Slew ahead, License Renewed, and then the top weight and favourite Fewer Chosen. Super Slew 100 to go, and License Renewed get the better of Fewer Chosen, who's starting to kick again. License Renewed, Fewer Chosen coming again, but License Renewed will win. License Renewed from Fewer Chosen. Super Slew died on his run for third. By G covered a bit of additional ground, and then Brahuego. Windsor followed by Potential Star. They're coming in like Brown's cows. Wings on Track, Double Take, Planted Hollywood, JBC, All Angels, Noble Dane, and tailed right off Sal Cante and Zaremba.
6 License Renewed, Super Tab to pay $8.20 and $2.50. Number 1 Fewer Chosen, $1.80, and 2 Super Slew, $2.20.
Old man, the little Aussie battler Kevin on Fewer Chosen. Number 6 has paid $7.80 and $2.60.
Moving up, Canberra
has paid $1.70, and 2 Super Slew loomed up to win, but he had a pretty hard run, and he'll get third to pay $2.30. 6 and probably Fewer Chosen second, and the third placing to Super Slew. License Renewed is trained by Gay Waterhouse for C&R Thurect Proprietary Limited, syndicate managed by Ron and Mrs. Camille Thurect, and written by Shane Moses. So Quinella de Gay, as Fewer Chosen goes into the semaphore for second. A 5-year-old chestnut gelding family tie, Star of Missenden, Kevin Moses, and number 2 third Super Slew, chestnut gelding for Air de France, Todd Bamori Rose, Clary Connors, Len Beasley, and 4 Brahuego, the official 4th place getter. 6-1-2, License Renewed. His chances improved when the track was upgraded to good. He doesn't like any sort of dampness around, and he's been able to score this afternoon. Fewer Chosen had every possible chance. He looked as though he'd run third 100 to go, but he fought back and beat the tired horse for second, Super Slew. But
they're off. Now
running now. Toil down on the inside, bounced away quickly. Valdezere and the Golden Greek are getting back after the start. Sir Knight away fast now. Mamselle Padrilla is nice and handy with Hero Wind. Around the outside, Del Sol and Hunza Court from Sun Tame. Further back in the race then came Voting, followed on the outside by Pearl Prince from Social Rule Coachwood. Toil drifting back now. Further back in the race then came Coltar. They're followed by Valdezere, and then follow the ride, and 4 to the Golden Greek last of all. Del Sol in front on the side. A length and a half Hunza Court, 2 further back Sir Knight from Hero Wind, 5th and 3 deep Sun Tame, 1 further back Pearl Prince covering up Mamselle Padrilla the rail, 3/4 further back Social Rule, 1 to Coachwood, on the fence Voting, 2 further back Colbert around Coltar and Toil the fence, 2 to Valdezere, follow the ride, 3 to Golden Greek. At the 550 metre mark, Del Sol in front, a length in advance of Hunza Court, followed by Hero Wind, Sun Tame, Pearl Prince deep, Mamselle Padrilla's off the rail on the outside of Sir Knight when they turn from Colbert. Further back in the race then Voting from Coachwood, Social Rule. Into the straight they race. Hero Wind, Hunza Court. Range up to Del Sol. Mamselle Padrilla try to get away clear. Has to turn it to the outside. She's out now, the Mamselle. It's Hero Wind hitting the front with about 200 to go now from Mamselle Padrilla. Hunza Court fighting back. Mamselle Padrilla. Dittman lifting her after Hero Wind. Mamselle Padrilla levelling up to Hero Wind. Oh, they hit it. Nothing in this. Mamselle Padrilla and Hero Wind. Hunza Court third. Then further back in the race came Del Sol. Behind those is Coachwood, wider out Voting. Further back in the event then Sir Knight, Valdezere, Coltar, Toil, Social Rule. Follow the ride, Pearl Prince, Colbert, Sun Tame well back, and the Golden Greek never came into it near the tail. It's a photo.
And a close one, number 1 Mamselle Padrilla, $2.80 and $1.60, or 4 Hero Win, 7 even $2.20. For third, number 12 Hunza Court to pay $11.20.
Judge calling for the photo. Hero Win getting to the lead, and Mamselle Padrilla putting in the big bounds.
If one gets it, Mamselle Padrilla, $2.70, $1.60. Number 4 Hero Wind, $6.70, $2.20, and for third, number 12 Hunza Court to return $9.40.
Wind, and she's got it. She's got it. Mamselle Padrille has grabbed the prize on the post and has beaten Hero Wind. Mickey Dittman's got the mare home. Number 1, Mamselle Padrille. Number 1 from number 4, Hero Wind, Shane Dye. At third placing to number 12, Hunza Court, ridden by Brian York. So the favourites got up, and Dittman has lifted this mare to the post. Gave her a beautiful ride all the way. Got the cover. Just got her out in time. Hero Wind had shot to the front. And this mare, who's got a huge heart, a heart as big as herself, has lifted near the post to gain the day. Mamselle Padrille, 25 starts, 11 wins. A quality mare, trained by Ronnie Quinton, ridden by Mickey Dittman. And it was Dittman who was able to lift the mare home and beat his mate on Hero Wind, Shane Dye, in a terrific finish to race number 7, the Vaux Rogue. So it's a double for Dittman today. Dittman
Right in the last.
They're off this time, and one of the best to get going was Aussie Cozzy. Lord Jim hopped out well, and Mushy Mushy third, followed by Mr. Satisfaction, Regal Centre. Rested over on the inside, a break to Al Soler, Identical, and then Garran, and Victoria Park is last. Aussie Cozzy down to the 700, 3/4 Lord Jim. Mr. Satisfaction third, Regal Centre the favourite, 1 out, 1 back, fourth. Wide of Mushy Mushy, then rest of Al Soler. Off the track is Identical, 2.5 lengths to Garran, and 3/4 Victoria Park. On the swing for Home and the Lightning, and the speedy Aussie Cozzy first around the corner. 3/4 Lord Jim, a length the Regal Centre, called upon now, followed by Mr. Satisfaction, rested, and coming down the outside is Identical. At the 200, the riders had to go for Regal Centre. Aussie Cozzy is the leader, but Identical is closing in very quickly. Identical draws level with Aussie Cozzy, noses her Al Soler from a mile back, and then rested, but Identical, he's a model of consistency. Al Soler won't get him, and Identical a half length to Al Soler. Third was Aussie Cozzy, and then came rested with Regal Centre and Garran. Mushy Mushy further away on the field, Mr. Satisfaction, Victoria Park, and last in was Lord Jim.
Super Tab, 1 Identical, 390, 170, number 6 Al Soler, 490, and number 8 Aussie Cozzy, 270.
Grand Cooksley from 6 and 8. Al Soler and Aussie Cozzy. She fought on very well, Aussie Cozzy. New South Wales Totes, number 1 Identical has paid $4 and $1.80. Number 6 Al Soler has paid $5.20, and third placing going to number 8 Aussie Cozzy at $2.80. So the handicapper proving a good judge again. He bumped him up 2.5 from his shorts. Second placing to Madison Point Identical, and he's still been able to score here by about a long neck to a half length. 168 official. Identical gives Johnny Hawkes, Jack and Bob Ingham, and Grant Cooksley a winning treble for the day, winning earlier with Pennines in race 1 and Jacobite in race 2. The runner-up, Al Soler, by the way, that winner's by Sovereign Red from Beauty, a 5-year-old chestnut gelding. That was his 32nd start, his 8th win, 8 seconds and 3/3. So it's at 8:16, 19 times in the placings out of 32. Very good. Al Soler second, now trained by Bruce Flick at Coffs, by Altdorfer from Joy's Sunbeam, a grey gelding 6, Shane Moses, and third Aussie Cozzy, a grey mare 5, trained by Mr. C from Aussie Blue, written by Dan Beasley. Number 3 finished 4th, Restive. Regal Centre, every possible chance given to him by John Marshall. He simply wasn't good enough. The margins are a neck, a half a length. The neck, a half a length. The time was 57.78.